Hello, welcome back. I'm Scott.
And I'm Allison.
And we are Jarhead and Ginger's Journey. Today we're going to take you in and around Fargo, North Dakota.
You betcha!
All kinds of stuff to see here, guys. Stick around and we'll see what we can find. The motto of the state is north of normal. Let's go see if we can find some weird stuff. Come on.
Wait, north of normal? I think we just found our new home. We're about to head in to get some food in the worst beer hall. I'd rather go to the best beer hall, but I hear that this place has some good sausages.
Come on.
Well, I'm not much of a beer drinker, but when we were in Germany, I really enjoyed Radler, which is a lemonade beer at the in Munich at the Munich Fest Hall. And so now that we're at the worst beer hall, I'm gonna try, this is called Kenny's Lemonade, and it's also a Radler, so I'm gonna give it a try and see how this lemonade beer is. I could use a little bit more lemonade in that beer. It's good though. Yeah, it's a keeper.
I got an Iron Horse APA, American Pale Ale, here at the worst beer hall in Fargo, Not bad at all. I'm glad I went with the a local beer. Normally when I do get beer out at a restaurant, I try and find something local. And this one I would definitely do again, guys. Pretty good. Come and check it out.
Well, when we heard about this place, it was on the top things to do in Fargo, and one of the reasons why is because they have a wurst that is rattlesnake, rabbit, and jalapeno. I have had rabbit. We used to raise them. I have not had rattlesnake, and I do not care for jalapenos, so we'll see how this is. Along with this, we got street noise, and we have wurst
poutine.
So it's got the mushroom gravy, the wurst, and cheese curds, and the fries. So do you want to see if I'm really picky, so this is hard for me, y'all. I did not like to try new things, but here it goes. I didn't put anything on it yet. Let's see. It's good. It's good. Wouldn't know it's a rattlesnake unless it bit you.
Allison really doesn't like mushrooms, so I'm going to go ahead and try the poutine first and let you know how it is. It's a little different than the poutine we had when we were going up to Alaska. We were in Canada and we got poutine. This one has cheese curds in it, which is really cool. So here we go. Wow. That gravy, super flavorful, really rich, guys. The cheese curds, pretty good. They're deep fried. I didn't get a squeak out of the one I tried, so maybe when we get into Wisconsin, we'll get some squeaky ones. Now, let's see if I like this rattlesnake and whatever else. What was all in here?
Rattlesnake, rabbit, and jalapeno.
Rattlesnake, rabbit, and jalapeno. Here we go. I've had all of those things and like all of them, so it should be good. Very good, guys. You wouldn't know there's rattlesnake in there. It tastes like a really decently seasoned sausage inside of a bun. Very good.
front of the Fargo Theater. This is one of the most iconic downtown buildings. It was built in 1926. It's one of the most photographed buildings in Fargo, and you can still see a movie here for $9. So go over to the Fargo Theater and check it out. The inside is supposed to be really cool too, but you have to have a ticket to go inside.
Here we found one of the painted bison here in Fargo. There's about, if I read it right, there's 14 to 17 of these all around the city, and they're all painted differently. So these things are really cool. They say they don't have any live bison anymore, but they do have this herd of painted bison. They're really awesome. You could take an entire day and just go and try and find all of these. There is a map online. If you're interested, you can look them up. It tells you their name, shows you their location, and you can go right to each one if you want. This is one that we found here, right here in downtown, and it's painted really cool. So if we do see any more, we'll get them on film for you guys, and you can see however many we found. Fargo also has a bunch of murals in their downtown area. As far as we can tell, there's about 14 of them also. This one is called the Postcard Mural, and as you can see, it has the theater here, a buffalo over here, and some of the downtown. We will go along keeping an eye out for these. There's also a map for these, so if you wanted to take a day and go around and see all 14 or so of these murals, you could do that also here in Fargo. Let's go see if we can find some more. Come on.
Here we are in Roberts Alley, and we got a warm welcome to Roberts Alley in the heart of downtown Fargo. I don't know who Robert is, but we're hanging out in his alley.
When in Fargo, you have to find the city park and sit like the Fargoians, if that's what they're called. People from Fargo, what do you call them? Anyway, this is how they sit in the park. These chairs are really cool because they do this. Uh-oh. And that's an ab workout too.
Right next to Fargo, in fact, just a few blocks away from downtown Fargo, is downtown Moorhead. And here is this Dairy Queen that, at this exact location, they pioneered the dilly bar. Who's had a dilly bar? I have. I loved them. Jarhead hasn't, so we're going to give it a try. You can also take your picture next to this 16-foot tall dilly bar. I wonder if they sell one to go. Okay, here we are. We got the dilly bar. Now, I used to eat these all the time as a kid. Scott's never had one. Have you had a dip cone from Dairy Queen? Yeah. So it's just basically a dip cone without the cone. And it's got the cute little, well, this one doesn't, but it's supposed to have the cute little Dairy Queen swirl. So give it a try. Let us know what you think.
First of all, it's on a tongue depressor. That's kind of weird.
Oh, it's cold. Want some?
It's ice cream with chocolate around it.
Yeah, it is. This is smaller than I remember, but I guess I'm bigger than I used to be when I had them as a kid. So, what do you say? Are you team dilly bar or team dip cone? Leave a note in the comments.
Hard ice cream. All right, guys, now we're here at the Drunken Noodle. It's a ramen shop. We've been gone from Okinawa for almost a year now, so we're gonna go in and try some ramen stateside and see how it stacks up to the ramen that we had in Japan. Come on.
Also, this is day 2. We were in the red shirts yesterday because it's Friday. We wanted to come back Saturday and because there's so much more to see. So that's why we have different clothes on.
There's a lot more in Fargo to do than we had originally thought, guys. So definitely a cool stop if you want to come to Fargo. Also, it's got big enough spots for my truck down here, which is crazy. This is the biggest town in North Dakota. So I was surprised when I could find a spot for my truck.
Stop here for some gyoza and edamame. Scott got the spicy miso, and I have yakisoba with grilled chicken. So we'll let you know how it is.
And for drinks, I had Sapporo, and Allison got lemonade
and water.
We haven't tried it yet, so we'll dig in and then we'll let you know how it is. Now we're at the Red River Market downtown. We're right near the fountain in the middle of town in Fargo.
This market runs every Saturday from I think it's May or June until the end of October, and it's like a farmer's market. Lots of local grown foods, lots of food vendors selling fresh made food, pet supplies, plants. Here we are at the famous movie prop. We were actually surprised to know that they didn't film Fargo in Fargo. Did you know that? We didn't. But they do have the actual wood chipper from the movie here, and we're standing at the actual prop itself. It's at the visitor center, and you can come in and take pictures with it and everything else. Over here on the feeder, they have two, it's been signed by two of the actors, I guess, that played in the movie. It's pretty cool. And as you can tell probably from the background noise, there are a lot of people here to come and check out the visitor center and get a shot with the wood chipper. Here at the visitor center, you can get all kinds of information, pamphlets, postcards, and I wonder, is this guy ticklish? A little cold, I don't think so.
Well, if you're still here, thanks for sticking around to the end. We'll see you next time on Jarhead and Ginger's Journey. Bye.
it over because he rode through her.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got you. Just got photo bombed.